Hello,
All right, you
everyone.
about ready to get started?
We are so
All right,
ready.
so listen, everybody. So people around the world love the products, no doubt. We get a lot of testimonials in every week. Everybody experiences it. You see it. So they're all over social media, but we wanted to do something for you where if somebody says, well, what kind of results are you giving on the product? Number one, you give them your own testimonial, right? Because that's the best type. But we also wanted to do something for you where you can say, here you go. So, all right. So we want to show you something real quick.
Sneak peek exclusive for you guys right here.
We'll share with you the English version right now.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hold on. Go into the, let me see chat, please. All right. So y'all ready to see something that nobody else has seen before?
Let us know in the chat. You guys ready? You want to see it? You're ready. They're fired up. They're ready. Here.
All right, here we go. All righty.
Video is hot, huh?
Very nice.
All those testimonials all around the world, all different results. The products are a proof in the pudding right there for you guys. Check that out.
So right now, this video is at translations, being done into many different languages. So once it is in all of the languages, we will release it to everybody. It's going to be on the QuiAri site, but also it's going, most importantly, if you're building a business, it's going to go on getpaidin5.com. For those of you that are new here, everybody knows you get every promoter gets a self-replicated for free website, Get Paid in 5. The first video is unlocking the youth activation system. So that gives people a less than a 2-minute overview on that. The next video that they will look at will be this video. So video 1, the next video will be the testimonial video, which will be number 2. And then the third video will be the opportunity presentation, the one that you know you love. That's 12 minutes long. Is that fair enough to everybody?
You guys love that? It's a great addition to this. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
People love this video.
So again, we'll keep you posted. The translation company is working through the holidays to get this done, 10 languages for that video, and everything else. But in the meantime, too, why other people around the holidays, around the world, have just been taking time off. We've been working hard on something that I thought was important for everybody to know, because great products don't sell themselves. Products alone are not enough. Compensation plan alone is not enough. If you want to reach to the top, you have to duplicate your way to the top. So what we did is we wrote a fast start training for every promoter that you will have access to. Again, this is also at translations. But I want to, if you want me to, I will go ahead and walk you through it quickly now so you can see it. The whole goal of it, and again, this is not an income claim whatsoever, but this is to teach you what to do and how you have to do it and the speed by which you have to do it in order to get your income up to $2,500 per week within the first 100 days. Again, please understand, this is not an income claim. I'm gonna teach you what you have to do, what you have to say. Is that, because let me ask everybody a question. Does that sound like something everybody would be interested in?
Yes, yes, yes. They are fired up. They want to see this.
Okay.
You guys fired up? Yes, yes, yes.
All right, so I'm
Jessica,
gonna walk you through this. And again, moving forward, once it's translated, we'll be doing corporate trainings on this. Leadership will be doing trainings on it. But right before the holidays, I wanted to share this with you. So here we go. Fast start training. So are you ready? So our goal is to help you reach the rank of superstar within 100 days or less. Now, you can speed it up or you can slow it down by how much speed you put into inviting people. That's the key. If you want to invite one a week, it's going to be slower. If you want to follow the system and reach the numbers that you should be reaching, you can reach it here and or pick it up. $2,500 per week is over $100,000 per year. So I think it's a great benchmark. It's a great goal for everybody regardless.
Yes.
So what would you do with an extra $2,500 per week? Would you pay off credit card bills, take long overdue vacations, buy new car, house, help friends, family, charity? The number one thing in this country, and I know it's around the world, people's concern right now is money in their own pocket. People are looking to get rid of skinny wallet disease around the world. So it doesn't matter where you are. Remember this. There are two main things that go through a prospect's mind when you're sponsoring them. Number one, is it simple? That is so important. And number two, can they make money fast doing it? Today, people want to make money fast. They don't want to make money slow. They want to make money fast. That's why people are picking up things around the world. So simple. 4 steps to success. They're simple. Anybody can do it. Simple means it can be duplicated. Step 1 is the invite. Step 2 is direct your prospect to the getpaidin5.com website. Step 3 is the follow-up. Step 4 is getting plugged in. Let's walk through them. Number 1, your invite. 90% of a successful invitation is excitement. Anybody can be excited. Anybody should be excited. Excitement is free. So if you're not excited, if you're boring, if you're hesitating, if you're not acting as if you just found your path to freedom in life, that's not going to help you. You have to be excited. 10% is knowing what to say, and your invite should only be 30 seconds or less. That's very important. A lot of people, they want to do a presentation at the invitation. Can't be done. Invitation should be 30 seconds or less. So what do you say? If I could show you how to get paid every 5 minutes and look and feel younger while you're doing it, would you take 1 minute to learn more? Simple invitation question. I think the overwhelming majority of people that you talk to will say yes to that question. Would you take 1 minute? Because you're only asking them for 1 minute to learn more. So that's one invite. Here's another invite. Has a little bit of product up front, product benefits. You don't know anybody that wants to lose weight, have more energy, and look and feel younger than ever? People all over the world are going crazy for the new anti-aging superfruit, Maki. Would you take 1 minute to watch a quick video to learn more? They'll tell you, yeah. If you're also interested in making money, there's a business opportunity where people are earning part-time and even full-time income from home by telling people about both the products and opportunity. And best of all, you get paid every 5 minutes. It's so simple, anybody can do it. So everybody see those invitations, yes?
You guys see these? Yes.
Very easy.
Yes, simple.
Next one. Your invitation question should always lead with all 3 benefits: money freedom, time freedom, and better health. Those are the two right there. Two invitation questions that you should be talking to people about. I want you to think about something because I've seen some invitations coming. Let me ask you a question. For all of you scientology people, ingredientologists, productologists, let's take, do you ever wonder why somebody who has the most product knowledge is never the top earner? Think about this.
Yep.
In any MLM around the world, is the top earner a scientist? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. They're not. They are not. So you need to know enough about the quote science in the product to introduce it to somebody. You're not explaining, you're inviting. Let the get paid in 5 do the inspiring and do the explaining. You don't have to. And I said it to somebody the other day. The person in the world who has the most knowledge about Maki is Dr. Juan Hankey. He is not a top earner in the field. No scientist in any other MLM is the top earner in the field. I want you to remember that because that's important. Mm-hmm. Use your warm market to build hot commissions. MLM is based upon trust. Your friends, your family, your business colleagues, they know you. It's BLT. They believe you. They like you. They trust you. The industry itself is 100% built on trust. Let me explain this to you. It has been the same in MLM for the last 80 years. It's built on trust. Nothing will ever change it. Social media will not change that. Nothing will. People are people. They take the recommendation of friends and family. Period. The end. It's that simple. Next up. Step 2, direct your prospect to your getpaidin5.com website. It's very easy. It's automatically set up for you at registration. Every single one of you get it. And if you look in your portal, your self-replicating getpaidin5.com site and your other sites are listed right there for you to be able to find. It's right there.
Welcome email
and
walk you through every single thing. So
I was going to say speaking and peaking. I said peaking. So speaking of which, it is also in your welcome email that is sent to everybody. Right. So it's right there for you. Second thing, this website is perfect for somebody, whether their initial interest is product or making money or both. If this is how it should go. Number 1, you should never prejudge yourself. Some of you guys, if you're so good at judging, I need to come to you to get lottery ticket numbers because you're pretty good at guessing, right? You're not. Do not ever make the judgment for somebody. Let them make the decision. You know that they're interested by the fact that they're going to go look at the site. It's easy. You also know that people are interested in everything. I mean, think so much of MLM is common sense. Who does not want to make more money?
Everyone.
Everybody does. Who does not want to look younger and feel younger?
Everybody.
Everybody does. So those questions are already answered for you. So you just have to direct them to the source of the information. And I have to say it, that the original video, less than 2 minutes, we call it the sizzle video, is the best in MLM.
People can't believe how short, simple, but yet it touches just enough on each point, enough for somebody to do what? To say yes.
And that's the key. It gives them enough information to help them say yes. Some people, and you're wrong about this in MLM, you're wrong. You think that somebody has to have a product science 45-minute presentation to say yes. You are dead wrong. Dead wrong. Number 1, you're not a scientist, product scientist. You're not yourselves. And number 2, what is more important is that they have enough information that is conveyed to them in a compelling way that gives them enough to say yes. And more importantly, when you're marketing something, it's an information that can be duplicated. I don't know if any of you have ever done telephone game or not, but what it is, if you tell somebody a story, let's just take a 2-minute story, and you try to repeat that to the next person. The first person that you try to repeat it to, 85% on a 2-minute story, you lose from one person to the next. 85%. You go and you tell it to one more person and you lose another 10%. So after only 2 people, you've lost, do the math. 85 and 10. You've lost 95%.
The whole story.
It's everything. You've lost everything. So apply the same thing to MLM. If you have somebody that's new to the business and you're trying to explain the comp plan, good luck. If you're new, good luck. If you've been in here for 2 years, still good luck, because you're going to do it differently than the next person. It doesn't create the standard of duplication. It doesn't create the standard of duplication when you're trying to explain the product, the youth activation, everything, Maki,
Yes.
youth molecules. You have to understand and accept the fact that you cannot duplicate that. So let the video do it. And you know, can I be honest with you for a second? I mean, I just want to be straight with everybody, as I always am. Right? Do I have your permission to be honest? If that video was not great, I understand if you try to do it yourself. But you know what? That is the best the industry has. That footage is original. We took a lot of time, spent a lot of money, translated it, as you know, into many different languages, and it is available for you 24/7, 365. It plays all of the time. It tells the same story all of the time. It's in 10 different languages all of the time. Does that make sense? So send them there. Number one, look, go back, please. Learn about the video. The first about the product. The second will be about the testimonials. And the third will be about the business opportunity. Can any person, I want you to think about this. When you're, quote, recruiting somebody, if after 2 generations you lost 95% of your meaning in what you're saying, how in the world are you ever going to get your business into momentum or running? How's it ever going to happen? Somebody explain it to me. The answer is you will not be able to. I'd give you 3 years to explain it to me and you still can't. I'll give you 10 years to explain it to me and you still can't. Because the answer is you can't. So the answer is let the video do it for you. Right now, somebody said to me, and keep in mind, we're doing MLM now and almost in year 2025. It is not the same playbook as 2010. It is not the same playbook as 1970. It is not the same playbook as even pre-COVID. Let's just say that somebody joined the business today and they're in Florida, and somebody else is in Alaska. How in the world are you going to go travel to meet them, to sit down and to explain everything to them? Number one, you're new, you can't explain it. Number two, are you going to get on an airplane and go sit and meet with people that are 2,000 miles away, 3,000 miles away, 300 miles away, 500 miles away? How are you going to do that? Somebody please explain that to me. Oh, wait, the answer is you cannot. So please, people, stop saying all the time, some of you, Bob, this is the way we've always done it. If you are happy with your check and MLM, then keep doing it that way. But if you're not, then you can't keep doing it that way. There are certain things that are not going to change. Speed will never change. People want to make money fast. Warm market will never change. People believe in friends. Something else. People don't want to hang out for 2 hours and attend a presentation. I don't blame them. People are busy. Most of them are busy being broke, but they're busy. So if you give them a quick look, professional, which explains everything to them, 1, 2, 3, just that simple. I am telling you this right here, right now. The person that runs the most people, the team that runs the most people through that website, those are the ones that will win, and you'll win the fastest. And if you keep it up, your team will win too.
Mhm.
It's just that simple. Next. After this, here, look, your prospect watched 3 videos. You can look at this. Number 1, video 1, Maki. 2, testimonial video. Video 3 is the presentation. Can it be? Let me ask you a question. Can it be any more simple than that?
Very simple. Yep, I agree. Simple.
Next. If you want to do home meetings, hotel me, knock yourself out, please use the official presentation slides that are in your portal, right? Next. Step 3 is the follow-up. When do you follow up with somebody? Guess what? I was talking to somebody the other day. They said they showed somebody the videos. They're going to call them back in about 3 days. Way too long. The videos are 15 minutes. That's it, combined. So you should call them back 20 minutes later.
Mhm.
Do not wait. Why in the world do people wait? If you're broke, why do you wait? If you can't afford the car you want, why are you waiting? If the holiday bills are coming, why are you waiting? What's the point of waiting? Waiting is death. The system plays 24/7, 365. So why wait? What's the point? You have to understand that people need to make money. People want free time. People want to get healthier. They just don't know how to do it. Remember what I said, what goes through their mind. Is it simple? And can I make money fast doing it? Some of you, honestly, you're killing yourselves. You're doing it. What you're doing is you're making the process so difficult. And the person that you're prospecting, I'm telling you, this is what they're thinking. Man, I can't be a scientist.
Mhm.
I'm not a professional salesperson. I can't present. I don't know how to do that. I can't do this. How am I going to do the business if I can't do it? You kill their belief even before they have an opportunity to kill it themselves. So you have to put speed and use the system. Next up. MLM is a team sport. When you follow up, you should follow up with your upline or your sponsor. Let me tell you why. If you're new, and even if you aren't new, a huge mistake people make is this. You try to do it all by yourself. And remember what I said. If you're doing it all by yourself, what is your prospect thinking? God, I have to do this all by myself.
Mm.
They're not going to say it to you. They're just going to tell you no, but they'll never tell you why they're not going to do it. And a big part of the reason is because they can't see themselves doing it. That's it. They want the money. We know that. They want 5 minutes. We know that. They want the product. We know that. But they can't see themselves doing what you did to bring them into the business. They don't feel they can be a product expert. You don't have to be. They don't feel they can be a compensation plan expert. You don't have to be. You can learn all that stuff later. You don't have to answer every question yourselves. You don't have to. Team sport. If you do all the work by yourself, they will not join you. I promise you. But if you spend only 1 minute being excited and directing them to your getpaidin5.com website, what they'll think is this: I can do this. Simple duplicates, complexity intimidates. Simple duplicates, complexity intimidates. Remember that. When you're talking to people, instead of being all the time, I see this all the time, people trying to be a product scientist. Why don't you talk to them about their life for a second? We are in the people business. We help provide people solutions to their problems. Money freedom, time freedom, looking younger, feeling younger. Do you think that most people would like to spend more time with their family?
Yes.
Totally yes. Totally yes. Do you think most people enjoy their job? They think they're paid their worth? Nope. Would people like to have more free time? Absolutely. That's another big part of a system is this. It works in your absence. So you direct people, it explains everything, so you don't have to explain it. It keeps working. And then people all over the world want to make more money. So talk to people about what they would like to do with their lives. I mean, simple. Wrong way. And step 4 is getting plugged in. Promoters will never be more excited than the minute they join. Fact. You want to know why? Because that's when they paid. When they join, they see something. They see maybe they can pay off bills. They can see better health. Whatever they see, get them moving towards that goal right away. So what you do is you create momentum right out of the gate by inviting your top 25 prospects in your first 72 hours. Create the momentum. You hear me talking about all the time. Mindset, momentum, money. Go 2 and 72. Make your first 2 sales in your first 72 hours. While you're continuing to sponsor more promoters and more customers. And here is the big key. Repeat this process through every single person on your team. Repeat throughout your team the 4 steps. That simple. Here's the power of 2. This is done based upon people selling a builder pack, which is $200 US, which is $100 volume. These are our earning estimates, which include speed bonus, matching bonuses, etc. But when you get 10 left, 10 right, it's about $1,000. You do 20/20s, 2,000, 50/50, 5,000, superstar, 100, 10,000. Very simple. Power of 2. Again, nobody will ever change math. Next, please. Here's what, again, earning disclaimer, make sure you see that. Here's what it takes in your business. The number of packs on the left side going through your lesser volume leg, as well as where you could wind up monthly earning estimates. Very simple. So the question really becomes, I want you to think about this for a second. In the Duplication Nation playbook, page 22, if everybody sponsors 2, makes 2 sales, products, customers, In month 23, you're at 16 plus million people sales, right? Have you ever seen an MLM do 16 million individual sales after 23 months? Have you ever seen it? Yes or no?
Nope, nope.
If the math tells you it's possible, not possible. If the math tells you it will happen, then you have to look at why doesn't it happen? That's the key to all this. Because in MLM, there's some companies that have some great products, no doubt about it, right? QuiAri also does. In MLM, there are some companies that have their comp plans, none of them paying 5. So no company has a comp plan like ours. Not even close. But are there companies who comp plan pays people commission? Sure. So what I really want you to think about is this. If a product by itself is not enough, and a compensation plan by itself is not enough, then what is enough? Nobody, and this is the thing in MLM, nobody has paid attention to for 70 or 80 years. Nobody has. How do you create a system which takes advantage of math, of distribution, of dreams, of people feeling better, looking better? How do you do that? And the answer is through a system. That's the answer. Through duplication. That's how you do it. It's not by having 14 products. It's not. It's by learning how to distribute the products and the opportunity properly throughout the world. Nobody can argue with these numbers. You can do them yourself. Take out a calculator, figure it out. But that is the key. Next. QuiAriTraining.com, there for you. If you want more training tips, incentive, learn about incentive trips, recognition, hot updates, it's all there. Many languages. This is important. We're coming up on year 2025, right? In a few days. Every single one of you should commit to reachieving your dreams. Commit or recommit to achieving your dreams. MLM is a 2 to 5 year plan, no doubt. It takes time to learn things, it does. But the great thing about MLM is you learn while you earn and you earn while you learn. You do both. It takes consistent hard work. It does. 7 to 10 hours a week. It takes time. It does. Anything in life that's worth it takes time. And you should always follow the 4 steps. Always. Because my dream is to help you reach yours. And when I say that, I mean it. I really mean it. Somebody sent me a message earlier, Bob, it's great that, you're doing a thing today, a Zoom one day out after Christmas. Well, if I'm not leading by example, then who is? If I'm not leading by example, what kind of a leader am I? If I'm not giving you the best that this brain and Christy's brain and the corporate team's brain can come up with, then what am I doing? I might as well just go live life then. If I don't, and I want you to understand this too about me. If I don't feel I'm contributing to your life, I would retire. And I mean that. You're not going to find probably any other CEO that ever say that to you, but I'm being truthful. If I don't feel I'm able to give you my absolute best, if I don't feel I can change MLM, because it's the industry itself is fantastic. The way that people approach the industry is still old. If I don't feel ever that we will be the number one company in this industry based upon following what I talked about, I wouldn't be here. I really would not be here. Because the truth of the matter is, I mean, shoot, soon I'll be 59, right? No matter what, time is limited for everybody. It is. So it's up to us to decide, me included, Christy included, what we do with our time. I've earned the right through my 35 years in MLM to dream big. I've earned that right. Consistently for 35 years. I've shown up. I've outworked people. So now for each of you, yeah, 35 years is a long time, isn't it? Even in dog years, it's a long time. I've shown up. I want the best for each of you. I do. I really, really, really do. But as a team, there's some habits that some of you have to break. There are. You're built, and can I just be honest, people, now that we're here? Some of you are running into your predictable outcome will be MLM death. Some of you, I see it clear as bell. You're doing it too slow. You're doing it in old ways. You're scaring people when you're recruiting them. You're trying to be a product scientist when you're not. Some of you are traveling all over the world and you don't need to. And again, I'm not saying that getting together is not a good thing, but isn't it a lot better thing to help people make money and then get together to celebrate what you're doing? Doesn't that make a lot more sense? So my best is I want the best for each of you. I hope it shows in our work that we do, right? For everybody. Somebody, said to me the other day, Bob, and can I bring this up too now that we're sitting here talking about stuff? Somebody said, Bob, in a specific country, we need an office. I looked at their sales, $4,000 for the month. This person I didn't even really know, but that's another thing about me. I'll talk to anybody. I mean, $4,000 in a month and you need an office. So I asked them, I said, let me ask you a question. Why do you think you need an office? Well, so people can make sure the company is serious. That was the answer given to me. Let me ask you this. If I pay you in 5 minutes, do I look like I'm not serious?
Very serious.
If we give you the best of the best, don't you think I'm not serious? If our corporate team works as hard as anybody can work, don't you think we're serious? So serious shows in the work. You have the best comp plan. I mean, everybody knows that we pay, and I talk about it, we pay over 50% of revenue back to the field, Your average MLM comp plan, 27, 28%. So if I'm already paying more than 27%, I'm sorry, yeah, about more than 27% of what other companies do, don't you think that we're trying to be generous as generous will allow out of the same dollar to help you? I mean, dang, we just didn't start the company yesterday. I mean, we've been 5 years now. So at what point does somebody say, and I want to know this, I want your opinion on this. Is it good enough for each of you in today's MLM world, where you get your product as quickly as we can? In most places, it's pretty dang quick. Sometimes the United States or wherever is far away, but we have our products registered in a lot of places. Is it enough for you that you get your product quickly wherever, and you get paid every 5 minutes no matter where you are? That's my question for you. Is that enough for you? I want to know what your thinking is. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Mr. Green just said something very important. Most people don't realize how good you have it here at QuiAri. You're a wise man, because that statement is true, and it's really how I feel. When I say I mean Christy and I believe that. So my question is that enough? If you have a product which has the world's new #1 superfruit, science, comp plan paying in 5 minutes, website looks great, everything training, everything system free. I don't charge you for to become a promoter like other companies.
Or the app, or the back office,
Or the app,
a
or the back.
monthly,
It's
or this, or that, and we could go on.
Please don't make me think that the more you give, the less you're respected. Seriously. Because I know my worth. Believe me, I do. I know Christy's worth. I know our corporate team's worth. I know the worth of my time when it comes to my family. Believe me, I do. Believe me, I do. So it is not an easy thing when you want to change the world. It is not. It is not. It is not an easy thing when you want to change the MLM playbook. Because somebody asked, well, what about this company went out of business? What about that company went out of business? Do you want me to tell you what they did wrong? I see this because people come to me and ask me to buy these companies. Do you want me to tell you where they go wrong? Seriously? Is this. It's old playbooks they use. It's slow. They have not adapted themselves to the new world. They deliver slow. They recruit slow. They talk to customers slow. They pay commissions slow. They have all these big overpriced offices with all these employees that it's bloated. The whole model is bloated. Do you know when they do that, do you know who suffers? It's you. You suffer. You want to know why? Because they pay you 27% comp plan. So it's you that suffers. I don't want you to suffer like that. I don't. I want to give you the best that I can the first time. Another old MLM playbook is have a garbage comp plan and then quote pay certain leaders certain things or whatever, and give them extra money and all this stuff. And because you know where that money comes from? It comes from you. It comes from them knowingly paying you less and less and less and less just to give it to a few quote people. That's wrong. In my opinion, it's wrong. It's wrong. Because if the only ones that are getting paid are the quote leaders, what about everybody else? Who's looking after the little person? Who's looking after you? What's the point of it then? So our model is this. I give you the best that I can, the best that economics will allow, the first time.
Mhm.
So I hope that everybody understands, especially after today, understands if I can pay you in 5 and I get your product, everything else as we build in times, we're not ever gonna run a company where we have 28 offices around the world and we hope that the volume in those offices justify the existence of the office. That's dumb. That's business dumb. It's MLM dumb. It's dumb in any business that you've ever done. It's not smart. And I want to run a smart business with you. With you. So I hope by seeing this, you see what we're doing. I promise we'll keep everybody posted on when the translations are back for the fast start, as well as the videos, because we're going to launch them all at one time. We've told the translations company, please, as we always do, to hurry up, the best that we can. So once it is live, then we will release it out to everybody. Okay. I will do the next broadcast 1 week from today. So everybody knows. We appreciate everybody. Please make sure, please, that you continue to add value to people's life, right? That is the best meaning of life. It is. So my dream for you is that you do so well that you can turn around and do whatever you want with the money, like I have and Christy have in our lives. Okay. So thank you for everybody.
Thank you guys for showing up.
Happy
for this
holidays.
Special sneak peek and training with us. We love and appreciate each and every one of you. Get excited and invite people, direct them to your Get Paid in 5. Simple. We love you guys.
Love everybody, and
we
we'll
will
talk
see
to you
in
soon.
1 week.
Yeah, if you need it, be careful. New Year's, stay home and work. It's safer than going out and getting in trouble, right?
Be
So
safe.
love everybody.
Love you guys.
Talk to you soon.
See you in a week.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.